Cancer, welcome. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and this is your weekly read. We're using a deck that I picked up in a Japanese shop decades ago, and I don't know the name of it. So if you recognize the art, if you recognize the deck, please leave me a note in the comments so I can figure out what the name of the deck is. I looked on Google, I couldn't find it, but I'm not the best searcher, I suppose. All right, Cancer, let's see. This is a general reading for Cancer placements, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and general. So if it's not resonating, don't force the fit. We'll do an oracle card to finish off as well. Let's see what we have for you. Hanged Man, Page of Swords, Ace of Swords. So, I see you shifting your perspective on something this week. It seems that someone is bringing you new information about a topic, about a situation, and it's bringing you to a space of absolute clarity about something that had been somewhat confused in the past. You're really clear on what's true for you now, and it has something to do with information that is shared with you by another. It shifts the way you're seeing a situation. I get the sense a situation that's been going on for a long time, and it's sort of like absolutely revelatory for you when this person brings you this information, and it's not deeply emotionally charged. I'm not feeling that. It's just like, oh wow, I had no idea. And of course that's the answer. You know that feeling when you find a new piece of information and it really just completely changes how you saw something. I'm trying to think of an example. Nothing's coming to mind at the moment, but it's that feeling when you always thought a word was pronounced a certain way, and then somebody explains to you that it's pronounced differently and why it's pronounced differently, and then you think, oh my goodness, of course. It all is so obviously clear. How did I miss that? But you're not beating yourself up about missing this thing. It's not that. It's just yeah, I don't, like I said, I'm not feeling a deep, like, this isn't like, oh, Luke, I'm your father. It's not that, right? It's not that depth of an issue. It's not something that's like deeply affecting emotionally. It's just, it's like, I don't know. It is significant to you, this revelation, this clarity. I feel like it sort of just puts you in a space of empowerment that you can then make decisions that you were having trouble making before. It's not bad in any way. I think it's a good thing, this conversation, this communication, this bit of knowledge coming to you. We're going to do an oracle card now from the Raven's Wand Oracle. This is a deck I picked up when I was in Glasgow, Scotland last summer, and I think it's based on a book or a series of books, because the characters are so particular and well thought out in here. But I haven't read these books, so again, leave me a comment if you know of it. Maybe I'll put them on my reading list. See what we have for you, Cancer. You have Raven's Wand. It's the Raven's Wand Oracle, and you've gotten Raven's Wand. Let me see if I can get a good picture of her here for you. All right, let's see what the book has to say about this for you. At the age of just 18, the responsibility of saving witchcraft fell on Culfinia Algra's shoulders. She has allies in the form of Venerable Black Wand and a fierce Thunder Sprite, but the final decisions come down to her alone. We all want to be the best, but Culfinia is reminding you that doing your best is more important. You might make mistakes, but this is how the real world works. Accept that as long as you give your best, nobody can ask for more or expect perfection. Not friends, colleagues, family, or even the gods. So, where do you feel like you're under an obligation to be perfect, because no one can be perfect and no one can demand that of you. As long as you can lie down to sleep at night knowing that you've done your best during the day, then you have fulfilled your destiny. You have fulfilled your purpose. You've given it what you could give, and it's important for you not to fall prey to the sense that you're failing at expectations that are unreasonable. So I don't think anyone in particular is putting weight on you except yourself right now, but there is a message here for you, Cancer, to know that you've done your best. And even in this situation, if you got it wrong before and now you see the truth, you did your best. You worked with the knowledge you had, I guess is the message that's coming through to me now for you. You may be looking at the situation and you've learned new information, and now you know that what you thought was true is not true. Something else is true. But there's no blame to be thrown around here because you did the very best you could do with the knowledge that you had. So I think that's what I have for you. I hope it's helpful. Thank you for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it so much. I hope that you're safe and well, and we'll see you next time. Blessings.